Oh, hi. Hi there. Yes, hello. It is me, your Derp. Your Derpicus. Your Derpicus Merpicus. Where the hell is it? Options. No. No. Too loud for me. Ah! We failed! We failed on turning the audio. Oh no. Okay. But yes, hello. This is the base. I hope you enjoy it. A nice little home for me and you. But we're playing Astroneer today. Because, you know, I want to play Astroneer. I want to show off this beautiful game. It's kind of beautiful. Show off the bases that I've made partially by myself and partially with friends. And then we're going to see if we can't get a little work done in getting this planet woken up. This shit's cool. But first, we need supplies. So first, we're gonna launch, and we're gonna head to our first base. Because we gotta go make sure that everything over there, Discord notification, how dare you! I am busy, leave me alone. Jesus. Must you really annoy me when I'm doing my theme? Huh? Yes. We're in space! The final frontier. These are the voyages of Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Oh, great. Now we gotta wait for rotation of the planet. This is Silva, starting world. From here, me and two other friends decided to eventually expand out into the stars. We set up a base here together, and a base elsewhere on another planet, before multiplayer issues kind of made it hard to play this game with them. Because, you know, they were lagging all over the place, and they didn't want to have to suffer through that. Which I completely understand. You know, I'm not going to force somebody to play a game that's like, oh no, I'm not having fun. Like, okay. I get it. My computer sucks. My internet sucks. It happens, you know? This is like the only boring part of the game. You just gotta wait for the planet to rotate so you can get the proper landing site. Because as you can see, we get these little bubbles, and we land at these bubbles. But we have no resources at these bubbles, at least none ready for us. So we need to wait for home. See the beacons. But can we get over there? That's the question. Let me do a little bit of show off what we did. And then, like as you can see, that's on. It's purple. Should it be purple like that? Yes, it should. Oh, we're home. Honey, I'm home. Yeah, this is our first base that we made. Ah. Yes, yes, point, point, point. Not the best of bases, but you know, it gets the job done. It's also been like kind of abandoned. Kinda. I understand. We'll get the aluminium. We got any resin? I'd really like to make a few small planter things. Resin, huh? We have to make more resin. Make the resin. We'll collect what resources we want from the base here. And then we're gonna fuck off. Because we haven't really touched this base. Well, I haven't touched this base since I established one on Calidor, which is the desert world, the Mars of this time. Yeah. Yes, hi home. So you start out in this game with a shelter, your little mining tool, right there, and that's it. That's all you get. You don't get anything else. Fuck you. Why would you want something else? Alright. Put that up there. It's a very fun game. You have to do all these little things. Build a base, explore the universe. Colonize Mars, drive a buggy. Fun stuff. What we're doing right now is just taking everything that looks like it's worth, like, something at least, and dragging it off to parts unknown. Why? Well, because I think we're done with here. Pepper. I'll take the refined bits. I know we're gonna need a lot of aluminum. Aluminum. You know? I need the things that we use to build stuff. That's what we will need. Yes. The carbon. Carbon. Where in the world is Carbon San Diego? 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4. Kick him out the door. Up. That's fine. And I got the resin to make more. There was that compound. Take the battery. Be useful. Alright. Now we head off. Hi, home base. I'm never coming back. Well, actually, I could show you the massive hole that a friend of mine dug. Because, you know, he decided he wanted to dig a fucking hole, so he dug a fucking hole. I think this is the one. No, this is not the hole. He put a beacon by the hole he dug. This is a hole we dug for our soil. Because that's a resource, you know, just plain ass digging into the earth. That's a resource. That's not it, no. Put it over here, I think. Right? Where did he slap that hole? Does this say that? We would have mined all that out. I'll see if I can find it. That's not it? That's not it. Oh. It's by the beacon. Duh. This is the hole he dug. And down we go. Alright. It was... Gotta do a turnaround here. And then you get to his hole. On you go. Further into the depths. Go from here. I think this way. He was very all over the place with his digging. Can't blame him because we were still looking for materials and such. This way, I think. Looks like going down. Right. I think. Oh, yep, this is the way. And so, down here we find more hazards. Like that thing that tried to shoot goo at me. This hole. Go down this one. We made. Down we go, boy. And as you can see, music's getting a bit more threatening. Ground is getting looking different. Guy cannot make a straight line for the life of him. Yeah, I guess he can make a straight line. As you can see, the game is fucking chugging. It does not like to go fast down these things because it's to load everything. Well, you want a moderately decent computer before you try playing this game, because it can take a toll. And then the closer you get to the center of the world, yes, the funkier the planet gets, but also, I'll take that. Yeah, you can hear the echo. Yeah, so the closer you get, the more you have to curve yourself. Oh. Hold on, let's do a little bit of exploring, huh? Angle we downward angle, not something that's gonna make me fall. Where's those buggers? Where the fuck is he? I can't even tell where he is. Sounds like he's coming from this. Yeah. There's the... Yeah. Is he like right below me, or? Uh-oh. Yes, he's right below me. Yeah. Implode. Any others? Oh, I can't know. It'd be good to continue onwards in this little expedition. Yeah, this is the base core of the game. Go and explore, dude. The world's unknown. Oh, we already had a pathway down here. Oh, shut up. A lot of debris. I'll take this on the way back up. You never have enough research materials. Leave it down here as a reminder. Let's keep going. Ooh. Ooh, ammonium. That stuff is vital for the fuel making process, so that's why I'm excited for it. It's very useful, that stuff. Well, I want the graphite. It's hard to find graphite. Quartz, not so much. Yeah. We'll just leave a little stockpile of stuff right there. But onward! About it. We just must keep going. Going. This. Pyramid? Maybe? It's one of these pathways, because it was down where the beacon was. Like you saw. Seems like it's it. Yeah, there we go. So, we got this thing that loves to do that to you. And we got this. Cool, right? And as you can see, gravity is pretty fucking wonky around here. Oh boy, where am I going? Hello, Oddstone. No, we need to bring something else elsewhere. What do you want? That. Not that. We'll figure that out another time. But for now, we need to... Yeah, there's the mineral thing we were gonna bring to the surface. Upwards! And away we go! we are. One of our first exposés into the world. This is not the one we want, though. There was another one we had turned on. There we go. This is the one closer to home. But yeah, that's the core of Silva. Each planet has a core like that. They all differ a little bit. And to turn it on, you need to... What was it? Right. So to turn them on, you need to bring a specific resource to those little nodes that you saw on the bottom, which will spawn a spectral stone, which you then bring to the other bit where we saw the little odd stone. And so you can find crashed debris around worlds, you can find research materials like this, or you can find man-made ones which give you a lot more than the natural stuff. It's a very fun game. So next we're going to go look at the base on Calidor, because that is the base I have built from scratch, pretty much. By scratch, I mean a quarter of it was stolen from this base and another base we made, and the rest I just built. Calidor is my pride and joy at this moment. Put a lot of work into it, and it's something I did by myself. While this base is something that I worked along with friends. While that could be fun, there is something to be said about the pride of looking at something massive and having done it yourself. Alright, let's get out of here. Launch. Away we go. It's a very fun game. Gives you a lot to do. Doesn't really tell you much how to do it. It's more just you need to figure out what means what. And while some games may be criticized for that, Astroneer does it in such a way that it doesn't hinder you. Like you're not so able to have fun, it's just you need to be aware of what you're doing. And the worst that could happen, you can have a bunch of stuff on you when you die because you fell off a cliff while you were mining. And so it's harder to get back to it. Not impossible, because like every planet has like two basic resources of compounds and resin. But some have special resources of iron, some have special resources of aluminum, some have special resources of what's in their atmosphere. And so what you need to do is you need to establish a base on pretty much nearly every planet if you want a good flow of all the resources. And so the other day, as you can probably see from that beacon, I spent a good chunk of time working on Calidor to first establish my space so I had what I needed, and then turn one of these things on, which it was not easy. I can't even actually go back to the main base from this one because there's no connections. I used a rover to travel from all the way here to that. Yeah, it's a hike, but it was fun. Here we are. Calidor, also known as home. So we got research stations, we got, giant battery arrays, resin, we got iron, we got chemistry lab. We gonna have all you could ever want for, Alright, so let's see here. We're going to drop off big chunk of this here. And then we're gonna head to the ghost world, but before that, we need to pack up a few things. Mostly just these things. Gotta pack up the research platform so that at the base we can at least have some minimal amount of research going on. Yeah, we got fully loaded. Let me refuel this bad boy. Good to go. Let me grab one from what I dropped here. It's very important you make sure your rocket's always fueled, because then you run into a situation where you're stuck in a world that has no hydrogen in the atmosphere or a possibility for you to make what you need to make fuel. So it's very... that should be good. Make some quartz, just like a beacon. But yeah, that's... oh, right, I was gonna show off the hole I made. So you saw the hole my friend made. This is the one I made. Bottom down at the speed of sound. Flip. Sometimes you run through things. It's very hit or miss, I guess you could say. That was where I mined a bunch of ammonia to make all that fuel. And then there's this just massive pathway I made. No, fuck it. And here's where the ability to skate fails us, so we just have to jump. Jump to freedom. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful game. And then we got this. I'm gonna take this mineral up because we didn't take the last one up. Yeah, it just leads into the same thing. Where you got the big core, you gotta wake it up with a special resource. This one requires explosive powder. A lot of fun. It's also it's one of those games where you can feel safe and secure and everything at one moment, and then you make like one tiny mistake and you're screaming to yourself as you try not to die. Because while your resources don't disappear when you die and they stay around, it's still a matter of that's gone, you no longer have access to it, and now you need to try to get back to it. I don't even think there's a despawn timer for your shit either. Or if there is, it's like it's only between sessions. I will say the one thing that has happened to me and my friends that has kind of fucked us is the very beginning when we were first getting our spaceships built and using basic thrusters to get off a planet, get to another planet, then return home. with like no fuel left. We had an issue a lot of times where one of my friends would jump in a rocket, head off to do a thing, and make a mining outpost somewhere, but his rocket would get stuck in orbit of the planet he was supposed to land on, and he couldn't respond. The game wasn't responding. Sometimes he'd crash. But what eventually happened is that rocket, it would be stuck in orbit. And the next base we go to before we head over to our location for either this or tomorrow's episode, considering how long this might be. Yeah, I mean, that's like the one problem I've had with this game, is the multiplayer can be buggy at best. Which, I don't have the best internet. It's wireless. It's only like 3 megabyte download on Steam. At peak. It's not really the best, but you know, it works most of the time. I can play most multiplayer games without issue. So since we're here, we're going to long walk back up. I'll have to talk about the channel. So the past, like, I think it's been a year now? Year and a half? Whatever. But for the past while, I've just been kind of moseying along the channel, making some content. I got the one video with the thing from Chris Krogos that I extended. That's all well and good, but I'd rather make content that, you know, is my creation instead of taking someone else's work and just extending it, you know? Ace Combat series, I really loved making those videos. I know you can only see what I put in the description, but those videos are a blast to make, and I'd love to be making more of them. It's more just a matter of actually getting around to doing that. Oh yeah, oh god, those things. Hey, this is the rover, by the way. So soil could be used for a lot of different things, so I use soil. Great effect. Yeah, we're gonna leave now. Gonna show off the other outpost we made on pretty much the planet that supplied us with most of the iron we used. We got a few from trade stations, but yeah. As I was saying, yeah, I want to make content like this, or like the Ace Combat videos, where it's something, you know, that I can be proud of. Like, I can look at it and it's like, oh, hey, that got 100 views, woo! And you may think to yourself, viewer, 100 views? That's nothing. That channel's like thousands and thousands of views. And it's like, yeah, but I'm Mr. Tiny Man. I'm the guy who just got like 69 subscribbles. You know, it's not like it's like, you know what? I want to make content that I'm happy with, proud of when I see it do well. Not content like that one video where it just feels like I'm just taking somebody else's work. I made it on a whim. It's like, I want to see an extended version of this. And, I mean, it did well, but it wasn't because of me. It was because of somebody else. I don't understand why people decide that, hey, you see that person that's doing all these music remixes, or these things that don't really have a personal, like, bit inside of it? What am I trying to say here? I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, there's people that make content, but then they don't put any effort into it, and they seem to think it's okay. Like, they take the music content. A bunch of people take music content, they claim it as their own. That's a problem. It's similar to, like, taking art and saying, "Oh, this is mine." Like, no, that's not how this works, buddy. As to this is the little base that my friend and I kind of helped. He did most of the work here. I did like one or two things. I think I slapped down an extra research center. That's about it. Oh, and I helped slap down the shelter. Beyond that, yeah, this was all him. He did good. Progress! It makes the heart glow. But as to the actual reason we are here, this was just to show it off. Yeah, but yeah, see right there. That's one of the ships that I was talking about. It's stuck in orbit. We can't do anything about it. It just sits there. That's it. But here. Like even my little meme videos, I'm happy with those. They may not be the most for heavy creations, but it's something that I put work into making at the very least. Because like for the Dark Souls one, I booted up the game, got in my character, went to a low level area, and just let myself get slapped a couple hundred times while recording the entire thing. And then I had to get the little bits of what the characters being injured, and then I had to transfer that over into my old video editor, and then I had to line that up with the beats. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is so difficult, but it was different. I want to say different. But yes, here we are. Home is where the heart is. That almost killed me. God damn it, game, don't almost kill me. It's rude. But I think we'll leave it here because the video is getting a bit too long right now, and I wanna include everything. So yes, I know we didn't really do much today, but we'll get more done with the next video if you guys want to get stuff done. Well, if you want to see more of this game, I guess. Proper thing to say. You enjoyed it, like, subscribe, dibble, I guess. I don't know. What do you want? I'm just some random asshole. What do you want from me? You know, we're gonna go over here, slap this down. Oh, no! Alright. That's how you want to play it, huh? I see. I see you. Sitting there with your little cells. Alright, and power. And here we go. Here we go. Move this all back up there. Yeah. Actually, I'll store that out here because I can bring it back to the first base. But yeah, that's Astroneer. I hope you enjoy it, and have a great day. Bye.